Good morning, everyone. Okay, so welcome. I would like to say, first of all, for honoring our invitation to be part of our anniversary today and our first conference, official conference today. Please celebrate yourselves. Celebrate yourself. Odella, Elizabeth, celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourselves now. All right, so quickly, my name is Timothy Ndika. I think a couple of persons here know me. All right, if you know me, just wave. Okay, 1, 2, 5 million, great. Okay, so I think I like bread, and then I'm a medical student, and then um, I'm a dog site and president of Dolph Club. Other things are on my Facebook page. You can go and check them out. All right, so quickly, today is a productivity conference, and it's amazing that a lot of us stepped out today, and more persons are still coming. It really encourages me because it said that I should already on what start. Said that some people do not actually care about building growing. Excuse me, Franca, about building and growing, but we are here now, and then we want to actually be inspired to grow, right? I think a major reason why most of us are here is because we know that if we come here, we're going to meet like minds, right? We are going to meet people that will help us, we are going to meet speakers that will help us grow by talking to us and inspiring us for growth. Not so. So I'm just saying I'm celebrating you genuinely for stepping out for a conference. You get not some casual event, but for a conference. It's easy, like especially in this city now, to see people that are just be gathering just to have fun and all that kind of thing. But for someone to come out and then what they want to do is to learn, right? It's amazing. Okay. So quickly I'll be talking about the brief history of Dolph Club from the inception down till this date. From the inception down to this date. I don't know if you can hear me. I feel like an usher man get this stuff and so first of all, today is 2nd of May 2025. And Dolph Club started, the thing I'll be saying now, I think the anchors for the event will be using it for their quiz. So you might get a reward for listening properly. Okay, thank you very much. So, okay, great. I was saying that Dolph Club, same thing. Dolph Club started last year, May, and that was 2nd of May. So what happened was that, you can see me, right? Great. So what happened was that one thing I do is run tutorials, you get, and it's been like that since my mom is a tutor, she's a teacher, and my dad retired tutor as well. So it's like a family thing, it runs in the blood. So that's one thing I do, but that's aside. Another thing I discovered last year or year before last and then down to last year was that people were always asking me, like including my students, they were always asking me that how can I move from point A to point B? How can I become better academically? How can I become sound mentally? How can I improve my relationships? Are we following? How can I become better in my finances? How can I even grow spiritually? So I noticed that they're asking even beyond their academics, and they're asking what the question that they're asking was like, how can I grow? That's the summary of the question. You get like I know how to make friends. You get, but I only have one friend for the past 10 years of my life. Like I want to just even if I don't want to have a million friends. I want to just know how to connect and do my network. You get what I'm saying? So I realized that people were asking me things that were were bordered around growth, the whole subject of growth. So with my father's counsel, my pastor's counsel, Dr. T, he told me that when people meet you for something, just don't just let them to just be like that. You get build a following. That was his word. Build a following. That was the word he used. Okay. So I was like, okay. So these people are meeting me and asking me things around growth, academic growth, um, relationship growth, you get financial growth, all these things. So we'll just create a community of people that are growth minded. You get community of people that are growth minded so that we can just grow together and all that. That's how it began. So it started by about 5 persons, right? 5 persons. I think there was Amanda, Heziba, and we named it productive people. Okay, I'm good. Productive people, and then we now changed the name to productivity hub. Then we're just talking about things about growth, personal development, mental transformation, improving your life. Then what happened that we changed the name to Dolph Club was that I went on Facebook one day, and as of that time, the name was still Productivity Hub. And I went to Facebook one day and I now saw that there were other productivity hubs out there. And that is not about your vision. What's in your mind is in somebody's mind. The difference between the two of you is that the other person that's already started working on theirs. You get what I'm saying? The ideas that come to you, they have already come to many. The Bible said that there's nothing new under the sun, and it's true. The ideas that have come to you, the ideas that are in your mind now that you have not worked on. The difference between you and somebody in Australia is that they are working on theirs and you're looking for the right time, you're looking for the right time to do your own. And there's nothing like the right time when it comes to working on your ideas. You get what I'm saying? So my point is that when I went online and I saw a lady and her shirt was written productivity hub. That means for her to even print a shirt, mean that this has been yet. So I was like, okay, that means we are not the only community that are centered on productivity and growth. There are other ones out there. So I now said, okay, let's distinguish ourselves. The whole branding thing. So I now said that okay, what symbolizes productivity to me as a person, a whole lot, is the olive plant, right? The olive plant. So I was like, okay, we can call ourselves olive productivity up. Nothing like oil PH, like a church, no oil PH, the Catholic Church. So I like that just put D in front. So the only productivity of not saying this because there are people that used to ask me what's the meaning of Dolph. Dolph means the only productivity of. That's how the name came about, right? Cool, Abby. Yeah, cool. So that's how the name came about. So Dolph, the only productivity of. So I'm just saying that the vision of the whole idea behind Dolph. People have asked, is it a church? Is it a football club? Is it what? It's just a community of people that are growth minded. You get what I'm saying? People that don't want to just allow their lives to just go like that. Yet they want to actually make improvements in their lives every single day. That's the point. So if you are here, it means that you actually have a desire to grow. If you are here and you have a desire to grow, just wave. You have a desire to grow, to advance. You get. So the whole idea behind having a community like Dolph Club is that people that want to move their lives from point A to point B, and in this case, point B is a better point, the higher level you get. They are part of Dolph Club. So what you get in Dolph Club is that you'll be trained to be better, you'll be trained to grow, you'll be trained to make improvements in your life. In Dolph Club, we believe that nothing works until you work. Nothing works until you work. So your academics is going to be there, the same plane. Matter of fact, it will get worse if you're not working on it. You get what I'm saying? Your spiritual development as well. If you're not doing something inside, you get, they are going to depreciate spiritually. They are going to go down. You're not going to grow spiritually. Same thing with your relationships. If you don't go out there and make friends, talk to people, you're not going to go. Like now, the speakers that were speaking before I came, they're like, go and know somebody. Some people did not do it. You will never get more friends if you don't go out. You get, so nothing works until you work. So in Dolph Club, what we just do is that we just inspire people to want to make their lives work. It extends to organizations as well. That's the organization like business brands, all the NGOs, churches, political parties, etc. You want to make your business brand grow. You want to make your organization grow. It's not going to work until you work. You get, the whole talk of carry your matter for your head or carry your business for your head. You get, nobody come and carry your business for you. It's your business. So when it comes to your personal life, it's the same thing. Are we together? When it comes to personal life, it's the same thing. Nobody's going to, when it comes to your personal growth and success, your contribution is non-negotiable. Do you get? When it comes to personal growth and success, your own contribution is not negotiable. You get what I'm saying? So I'm saying that was for Dolph Club, so that there are 6 basic areas, 6 core areas for you to work on every single time. I think people that are in Dolph Club already know. Number one is what? Dolph Club guys. Number one is what? Your spiritual development. You will not grow spiritually if you're not making some, the things that make you grow spiritually, right? So if I, for instance, if Dr. Tim is praying now, it is being added to my spirituality, not to yours. You get the point? If I'm studying my Bible now, for instance, for the Christian guys, it's going to be added to me, not to you. You get, so my personal investment to my spirituality is affecting me the most. The next thing is what? Your mental development. Getting better in your character, growing your capacity. You get, reading books, attending conferences, listening to podcasts, doing volunteering for stuff, learning new skills, etc. If I'm doing that stuff, it's going to make me a better person, right? To make me increase my capacity, to make me have more soft skills, emotional intelligence, leadership skills, interpersonal skills, etc. But somebody stays there and then they don't want to improve themselves. They will not have some improved they'll not be mentally developed. You get what I'm saying? Next thing is what? After spiritual development, mental development. Next thing, your physical health and well-being. Self-care. People that don't take care of their bodies, you get. And if you don't take care of your body, if your body is breaking down, if your body breaks down, you are out, all your goals. Who has ever had a mental breakdown, a physical breakdown, and all your goals are just staring at you? You can't do anything. Without your body, without your mental health, all those goals are just going to be there. You can't move, you can't advance. So it's very, very important that we take care of our bodies. You get? And at the same time, nothing is going to work until you work. You can actually do things that will make your body more vitalized. And you can do things that will make your body to depreciate. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why it's also important. So the first one was physical development, second one was on mental development, third one was on physical health and well-being. The fourth one, because there are students in Dolph Club, is your academics. Now that one is very clear. There are many students here. If a student stays for 3 months in a semester without going to school, without going to tutorials, without going to class, without reading at home, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Now the thing is that people, even people that are not serious, they still wish to succeed. You get? They still wish to succeed. And don't people that have not resumed for the semester now, like over 2 months, like they ask them, do you want to pass? What would they say? What would they say? But in Dolph, it will teach you that nothing works until you do what you work. So for your academics to improve, you get, for you to go to the next class with good scores, you have to put in some work. Even if you are being taught, you have to still do your personal reading. Do you get what I'm saying? The next one is what? That was number 4. The next one is what? Your finances, right? Finances is super important, right? If you do not make improvements to make your finances work, you will not get those funds. Right now, there are many young people here and you can depend on your parents, you get. But I say this over and over again, that if you are a baby, your parents are very delighted and joyous in taking care of you totally, 100%. You know, bathing you, feeding you, putting you clothes, cleaning your diapers, taking you to school, giving you all the funds you need. But as you enter into close to adolescence and you become a young adult, their joy changes to you being more responsible, including with your finances. Do you get my point? That when you were a baby, they were very, very happy being responsible for you 100%, taking care of you, cleaning you, paying for everything, your diapers, your clothing, your snacks, your lunchbox, every single thing. But as you are maturing into teenage age, into adulthood, their joy changes to the fact that you can be responsible for your own welfare. Do you get the point? That you're now buying your card, you're now buying your stuff and other things. That's what is their new joy. And as an adult, no parent wants to see a child that is not growing up. You get the point? So your finances is super crucial. And if you think of making impact, you think of doing things that will give you more finances. Because for like a conference like this, it took plenty of funds to get it together. Do you get the point? The last one, but definitely not the least, is relationships. Relationships. I said earlier that in Dolph Club, we are about growth, right? Both personal and organizational growth. But our focus for this season has been personal growth, spirituality, mental development, right? Physical health and well-being, your academics, financial intelligence. The last one is your relationships. Very, very crucial, your relationships. There are people that are probably here that do not care about bonding. You should never attend a conference without making at least one friend. You get what I'm saying? Excuse me. You should never attend a conference without making at least one friend. And then it pains me to see students that will spend 4 years in a school and graduate without connecting. Like 4 years in a school that has thousands of humans that will be in different parts of the world in the next coming days, and you were not able to meet them and talk to them and connect with them. It's like you wasted a season of your life. I'm not even kidding. But I'm saying that if you don't actually understand these things and how important they are, you not push yourself to actually, to connect and do all these kind of things. But in Dolph Club, we keep that understanding and those perspectives in check every single week, every single month, every single day. So it's been a lot of work over the past 1 year. And the people that have been in Dolph Club since the inception, they are now mentors. Yes, because you will not lead until you followed, you've been trained. You get, you will not lead until you've been trained. So over the months, they've been following all our pep talks, all our webinars, all our recommendations of videos and books, all our events, every single thing they've been following. And right now, they are more productive in their lives. So for the next phase of Dolph Club, as I wrap up, for the next phase of Dolph Club, from this weekend down to the next 3 months, we are opening something called School of Productivity. I think you can clap now. School of Productivity, yeah. So School of Productivity, it's going to be how it came about. Okay, I'm wrapping up now. How it came about was that somebody met the vice president. She could not make it here, Miss Hezbollah, and it's fine. And then asked Miss Hezbollah that if I join this your Dolph Club now, what in the next 3 months, what's going to change in my life? You get? And that's a very, very intelligent question. It's not. That if I join your Dolph Club now, you get, I join your community, people are young and everything, doing stuff. What in the next 3 months, what's the benefit of joining this Dolph Club? So when I heard that, I was like, that's actually true. So what we did is that we created a 3 month curriculum for Dolph Club. So for the next 3 months from this Sunday, we are going to make Dolph Club like a school. It's going to run like an academy online. And every single session, every single speaker, every single date, and every single thing we want to do from the 4th of May this Sunday down to July has already been arranged. I think that's what's clapping for, right? Already been arranged, yes. Already been arranged. So it's the focus is still the same. So just productivity, 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 productivity. Nothing works until you work. Your life is in your hands. In the content of God saving you and protecting you, yes, your life is in God's hands. But when it comes to your personal result and success, your life is in your hands. Nothing will work until you work. That's why we exist, to keep training people to be more productive in their lives. And then by extension, the organization. So we'll be having, in the future, we'll have leadership conferences and then skill acquisitions summits and then, leadership conferences and then entrepreneurship summits and stuff like that. But for the next 3 months of our organization is going to be personal productivity. So the entry is free. As I wrap up now, the entry for School of Productivity is free. There were two ways we wanted to make people serious with School of Productivity. The first way was to put an entry fee, which will be good, right? But because people pay for what they value and value what they pay for, you get. So that but then part of our target audience for this School of Productivity are people who do not even see the need to grow. I don't know how you get. They don't even see the need to improve. So you not tell them that come and pay so that we can be trained to be serious. I feel like they don't value it first of all, so they cannot pay for it. So we they like to, for this particular set, try to leave that part and we say that okay, what we do now, we'll do weekly eviction like we've been doing over the month. Weekly eviction. So if you're not engaging in the activities that will give, you just be evicted every Sunday, like they're doing your big brother. Every Sunday there'll be people that will be evicted. Yeah, so we've been doing it already. So like this Sunday now people will be evicted, and that's like the first day. So that's what the plan I have. So other things will be communicated via our social media handles. We're on Facebook, we're on TikTok, we're on Telegram, we're on Instagram, we are on LinkedIn, right? LinkedIn, we're on Twitter, we are on YouTube. I think it's just threads and not on here for now, right? So that's it. That's it. So welcome once again. We're having amazing speakers speak to us. And the people that came here without journals, it's just sad, but it's fine. Just try and listen as much as you can. The session will be recording and uploaded to our YouTube channel so that just in case you miss something I said, and I talk us a lot, trying to like calm down, but it's fine. You can go and re-listen on maybe 0.5 times. So that's it. My name is Timothy Ndika, and I'm very, very delighted to see everybody join us today for our first productivity conference. I just sit back, relax, and you can text your friends. You can take a selfie with someone. #productivity conference, #Dolph Club, and then have a good time. All right. Thank you very much.